this year.
It's kind of in your face, man. That's pretty good.
Is it out there?
It's right there, man.
Tell you what's in your face.
Excuse me.
That woman up at the Idle Hour's in your face.
Who's that?
Dolly?
Dolly. She got in Rick's face yesterday. I got to tell you, it was worth the money just to watch her rip him apart.
Really?
That woman didn't mess with it. No, she wasn't putting up with it. She was.
Is that her natural demeanor, or?
I think only when Rick's around.
Oh, no, she treats everybody like that.
I didn't see that. She was very pleasant.
Did she treat you
Oh,
like
she
that?
was incredibly pleasant
Well,
to
till
me.
she gets to know you, it's almost a compliment that you get treated like that from Dolly.
But you're the only one I saw her cussing and going on with.
That's because I give it back, too.
Yeah, he was making fun of her. He was really, it was awful. I started to shoot him for attacking that lady like that. It was just really sad.
They are just great people up there. I love them.
You know, it truly, and there are a lot of restaurants and a lot of businesses and establishments that spend a great deal of money on designers and marketers and everybody else to try to make themselves look like a throwback to the past.
Mm-hmm.
The Idle Hour Cafe on Montague Avenue isn't a throwback to the past, and I guarantee you they haven't spent a lot of money on anything.
Oh, no.
She said they'd been there, 42 years? I think she said 42, 45 years.
Man, they were there during the Navy days then.
Well, it used to be
Holy cow.
used to be double the size, and there was a pool room on the other side, and then that was the lunch counter. But she just kept the lunch counter.
She said after
over
all,
the last 30 years or so.
after they closed down the pool hall.
Wow.
And they're probably, I think they're still serving out of the same box of hot dogs they had when they closed down the pool hall. What do you think?
No, she goes through some hot dogs, but I guarantee you they're using the same equipment that they had for the last 30 years.
Yeah, I mean, she's got those old
Sandwich presses.
Yeah, that you gotta. I mean, there's nothing automatic about it. It didn't
just
pop
pull the
up,
big
but
handle
you
down.
just got to hang on, and this thing's moving around, and you got to sit it down now. And I mean, this is a step back into yesterday.
Oh, definitely.
In fact, probably those ladies working there with her were there when the pool hall was open, wouldn't you think?
Most of them.
I mean, it really is that. It's got a big counter.
So what did you get to eat?
I had a hamburger steak with some onions.
How was it? Good?
Mm-hmm.
French fries and coleslaw, he had that with that, too.
Good grief.
Now you can't, because Rick was telling me, got to be careful with the French, because she counts them when she puts them on the plate. She's real tight.
Oh, yeah. You get 2 napkins, no matter how messy you are.
That's it?
2 napkins.
What if he asked for another one?
You don't get it.
Don't ask for another
gotta
napkin
pay.
at Dolly's.
Yeah,
You'll find out. Nobody's ever found out what happens if you ask for another napkin.
I'm telling you, that was a busy spot. There were a lot of people coming in that back door.
Yeah.
And parking it there at the counter and doing the business. There's a lot of business gets done at that
I want
counter.
to go.
But we had a great time and really, really enjoyed lunch yesterday. Thanks to Dolly and the entire staff up there for having us over. And Rick actually paid for lunch.
How about
Did
that?
he really?
Cash money.
Yeah.
Wow.
Out of his pocket. He paid for lunch and left the tip.
I sure did.
It wasn't much of a tip, but it was a tip. I just want to point that out right now.
Well, they share the tips. No individual gets one tip. So
well,
I just usually give them the change.
I'm just telling you, and it was no kind of tip at all.
Change.
Hey, I'm going to have to go back up there today and leave some more money on the
no,
counter.
they're used to that.
That's,
They're used to that.
Poor ladies.
Weasel.